Norman's farm was like every other farm in the valley. Roosters cock-a-doodle-dooed at dawn, sheep baa-baaed on the hillsides, and ducks quack-quack-quacked happily in the pond. Then one sunny Tuesday, everything changed. It was a warm day when Daisy Duck hatched her fluffy ducklings. 5 perfect yellow puffballs tumbled out, and one duckling covered head to toe in glittering silver sparkles. Her beak shimmered like a disco ball, her feathers caught the light like shattered rainbows, and even her tiny webbed feet left sparkly footprints in the mud. "Don't worry," Daisy whispered, nuzzling her. "You're my special little duck. I'll call you Sparklebeak." But the other ducks just stared. "Quack!" squawked Percy, the lead drake.
"You're not supposed to sparkle. Ducks are brown and green and wet."
Soon all the pond ducks refused to swim with Sparklebeak. They'd gather on the far side of the water, whispering,
"Sparklebeak, shiny and bright, you don't belong. We're not polite. Real ducks love splashing in the rain, but you just shiver, full of pain."
Sparklebeak did shiver near water. The sparkles made her feathers dry and light as dandelion fluff. When rain fell, she'd hide under the apple tree, trembling. "Why can't I be like them?" she'd sigh, watching her reflection glitter sadly in a rain puddle. Then came terrible news, the great honey drought. Bees everywhere were vanishing because flowers had no dew to make honey. Farmer Norman's prize-winning beehives sat empty. Without honey to sell, Norman's farm would close forever.
"It's the sparkles,"
cried Percy the drake at a secret duck meeting.
"Bees hate shiny things. They'll flee if they see Sparklebeak. We must hide her in the old tool shed so the bee inspector doesn't shut us down."
Sparklebeak's sparkles dimmed with tears. "But I want to help the bees," she whispered. "Don't listen to them," Daisy Duck murmured, tucking Sparklebeak under her wing. "Your sparkles are magic. I just know it." The bee inspector, Mrs. Thorne, who wore a veil and carried a clipboard, arrived. She frowned at the silent hives. "No dew, no honey," she sighed. "This farm will have to close by sunset." The animals hung their heads. Even Farmer Norman wiped his eyes with his overalls. As Mrs. Thorne turned to leave, her boot slipped on a muddy patch, splat, right into Sparklebeak's hidden tool shed. The door swung open, and sunlight hit Sparklebeak like a spotlight. Her whole body exploded with light. Silver beams shooting through the shed, glitter dust floating like fairy snow. Mrs. Thorne gasped. What is that?" Percy Duck shoved forward. "That's Sparklebeak. She's not a real duck. She's all wrong. Dry and sparkly and..." "Wrong?" Mrs. Thorne's eyes widened. She reached out and Sparklebeak nuzzled her hand. Instantly, tiny dewdrops began forming on Sparklebeak's sparkles. Dozens of perfect glistening beads. "Look!" cried Mrs. Thorne. "She's a dew collector. Bees need dew to make honey, but the drought killed the morning mist. She makes her own." She led Sparklebeak to the empty hives. Wherever Sparklebeak waddled, dewdrops fell like liquid stars onto the thirsty flowers. The bees who had been hiding buzzed down curiously. They tasted the dew on Sparklebeak's feathers. Zing! Full of minerals and light. Within minutes, the hives hummed back to life. Honey began dripping like liquid gold. Percy Duck's beak hung open. I was wrong," he stammered. "Your sparkles saved us all." Sparklebeak puffed her chest, her glow brighter than ever. Being dry isn't bad, it's how I help. Norman's farm didn't just stay open, it became the Sparkle Honey Farm. Visitors traveled from cities far away to buy honey that shimmered in the jar and to meet the duck whose glittery heart saved the valley.
The pond ducks now proudly swim around Sparklebeak, calling her their dew queen. And every morning as mist rises off the water, Sparklebeak stands at the pond's edge, dry, dazzling, and finally home.